Hey everybody, this is Rydo and we are back to Costume Quest 2. We have a slight issue in that the game is now making the fights a little bit longer and bigger, and because of that, let's see, we need to switch to pterodactyl ability. You found me. We were illegally wearing costumes and playing hide and seek. Want to play? Find all 6 of us. Alright, so we now have a hide and seek challenge for this area. I wonder if there's any actual candy in this area, in this world. In the trash, I guess. Yeah, fights are getting longer and longer, which means because of the way things were being recorded here, I'm potentially doing one fight per episode, and that's crazy. And you can't leave via the front gate. We've got some different cards to double our experience and our candy. And when we find the Rubian, here he is. He's got something. Hey kids, you gotta take care of yourself. You need some special creepy treats like these. Shady, what are you doing here? How many times I gotta tell you, kid? I go where the action is. But it's the future. Time can't hold, Shady. Besides, I ain't letting my future chumps move in on my racket. I don't think I've ever actually seen this competition you keep talking about. Exactly. Now do you want the goods or what? I've got some new futuristic stuff here. So, like, we know we're gonna buy these, but that's kind of all that's available for purchase, is just a couple of maps. Don't hurt yourself with those things, kids. So, right now, we're at the Tooth Academy, and we've gotten all the costume pieces and all the secrets. And now we are in the sewers, and it seems like let's see, Monty, is that you? Oh hey, it's my old pals. It's good to see you after all these years. I still think back to all the adventures we had back in the day, before they dredged the swamp to build Auburn Pines. What have you been up to? Well, not much since Dr. Dingleblow took over and tore my place down for grubbing housing. I've been hanging out in the sewers with my gators ever since. But that's okay. Gertie Jr. is all I really need. Gosh, well, it was good seeing you again, Monty. So let's start, I suppose. As much as I want to see what's in there, I'm not going into an unlit sewer pipe without a light. So we need something with a light, some way to light that area, which is probably the Statue of Liberty or something. No candy bar. Hey there, Haley, why aren't you in school? We escaped. That's cool. I know your mom and dad were worried about you. Actually, the dental guard took them away. We need to find them. Oh no, that means they're probably in Dr. White's dental compound. That place is impenetrable. The security there is redonkulous. There must be some way to get into there, right? Well, there might be a way through the sewers, but I've never tried. You should ask Sadie. She's inside. Just knock. The password is Chocoana. Password Chocoana. Sure, candy is bad for your teeth, but it's all about moderation. Helping these kids enjoy Halloween helps me redeem myself. I used to be a real jerk. That's Travis. It's weird to go through all of this time travel mechanic and you see kids that are actually the main character's age into adults. You see their parents as kids, and it seems to definitely be built around the idea of maybe a criticism the game got originally, the first game, for being too child focused. But as a child's game, I can't really criticize anything. Like, you look like this cat I met a long time ago. Ooh, that kid could play a mean clown horn. So this is the devil. These are the same kids that we saw in the past. I have candies in my pockets. Haley, Wren, Reynold. Everett and Lucy sent word that you guys might show up. You know us? Silly, I used to sell stamps when we were kids. Oh, Sadie, you sure have some great stamps back then. Yeah, Creepier Treat Cards are all the rage now, though. Anyway, what can I do for you? Do you know how I can get into the compound to save Lucy and Everett? So, were Creepier Treat Cards the same thing we were collecting in the first game, or was it stamps? Oh, I was afraid you'd ask me that. There is a way, but I'm afraid it's too dangerous for you guys. I'm not going to put you in harm's way. There's nothing you can say to change my mind on this, I think. Really? I know you're frustrated, but don't take it out on me. Alright. And we can't play this arcade machine that's bubbling. Why is the arcade machine bubbling? I love these old video games. They were all about cool stuff. All the new games are about brushing and flossing. Not now. I've almost got to high school. I need to concentrate. Whoops, sorry. It's fine. So I bet I need to switch to the Jefferson ability and shake hands with her. I can see that you're concerned for our safety, Sadie. You bet I am. But if we don't save Everett and Lucy, Haley will be on her own without any supervision, and we'll be stuck here in this dystopia, way too big a word, without our mom and dad. Oh gosh, that is also terrible. How did I get stuck with this moral conundrum? Okay, I'll tell you, but you have to help me with something first. I'm not attaching strings. I just need you to hit candy quotas before I send you to my boss. If you go pick up some deliveries from me, I'll give you the password for my boss's speakeasy on the east side of the city. He's the one that knows the way to Dr. White's compound. Deal. Where are the deliveries? Just go up to our old neighborhood and start knocking on doors. But be careful, sometimes the dental guard likes to set up sting operations and catch our delivery guys. We can take care of ourselves. We'll be right back then with those deliveries. So in other words, trick or treat some more. To Old Auburn Pines. And it's called Old Auburn Pines, but it looks new to us. It's the exact same area, which, oh yeah, that was the thing, is if you slid along edges, you might run into a collectible of candy. Hey kids, what you doing walking around the costume like that? Haven't you seen the dental drones? They'll chomp you as soon as you look. That's exactly why we need costumes. What are you doing on Lucy and Everett's lawn? I just had a combat lesson with Corvus. I'm cooling down out here. It was pretty intense. You know, I used to have a costume too, but I had to stash it because it was getting too hot around here. Now those drones are sniffing around and where I snatched the pieces and I can't get to them. Corvus taught me a lot of moves, but I'm just one kid. I can't take on that many drones on my own, but you could get those numbers. You're welcome to boss my costume. New costume, set me up. I drew a pattern so you can remember how I put it together. Great. Thanks, Naomi. Naomi, interesting name. Take care of yourselves. So we could go to Everett's house immediately. I guess there's probably some reason for this. It's a load screen, certainly. Seems like it kind of a waste. I can teach you more, but I sense you're not ready. Alright, so he'll come back later. Again, wide load screen. And these all reset, or at least some of them reset. Join the Tooth Academy. What is this one? The future is bleak, isn't it? They stopped selling Series 2 Creepy Treats before I was able to find the Rice Krispies card. Now how am I supposed to do it? I don't have a spare Rice Krispies card, but if I find one, I'll trade it with you. Thanks. I'll totally give you my extra lickety plops for it. It's good to know there are still good people in the world. Alright. So we've been through a lot of talking and conversation just to kind of get back to a small section of gameplay. It's no way to build a game. Shh, I'm hiding. So here's another hidden kid. Is this guy an adult or you found me? Or is he an enemy of that I have to fight? Oh, this is Baron, so Baron should be able to give me back. Hey there, kid. This place looks horrible, doesn't it? Yeah, it used to be nice here. Well, you could probably keep moving. I feel a sob story coming on. What's your story? Well, would you believe it? I built all of this. Everything that's you see around it used to be beautiful until Oral messed everything up. What happened? I dredged up this swamp a while ago and built a development called Auburn Pines. It was spectacular, and it made me super rich. Then Oral had this crazy idea to build a city next to Auburn Pines, and it was going to be the futuristic metropolis. You see that city over there? That's it. I built that for him. And when he was done, he brought a bunch of monsters to live there and kicked the humans out. Can you believe that? We've met him. We can believe it. Well, now I'm broke. There's no business here anymore. I guess that means you won't be honoring this IOU. Where did you get that? You gave it to us. I don't remember that, but I will honor it. I don't have money, but I do have tons of candy. I'm a candy runner for Sadie's Speakeasy. Here you go. So 1,000 candy. Wow, thanks. A deal's a deal. If you don't mind, I'd just like to sit here quietly and be bummed. And so, a lot of these places are just boarded up. Like, wasn't this our house this time? Or was this our house? Either way, doesn't seem like you can get anywhere. There is a collectible. And last time you could do this, and you still can do this. Alright. We didn't really have any present day actions in this area. I need to figure out a way in. And see this police woman. You kids shouldn't be wearing those costumes out in the open. Get inside before the dental drones see you. So the police lady doesn't even want to arrest me. Let's see. There's a bunch of things hidden. Candy violation, candy violation. Let's go ahead and skip that, and let's see. Creepy Treat Card. Double the experience. And Creepy Treat Card. Double the candy. and attack. Now, I don't know if you would get a lot more experience or a lot more candy from fighting a boss versus a random encounter like this, although this isn't really random encounters, is it? But I imagine just using it and using the Creepy Treat cards, Creepy Treat cards as soon as possible is the right move. Sweet justice. Oops. Let's see. Declaration of Destruction. Didn't realize his attack was a single character attack. And he's down. There we go. 600 XP and 300 candy. Feels like a smart move to me. Well, I can't go on without water. Have we seen a water place before we went anywhere else? So he has like 1 health. And Creepy Treat cards, 3 more battles left. Splash of damage on all attacks. So this means we just need to hit the person in the middle, and that should the 2 on the side are healers. Oh no, this isn't gonna work well. Not unless this splash damage kills both the other people. Defeated. First loss. Oh, and this is where we saved last, so does that mean we didn't? No, it still saves, like, when you beat enemies. So this is one of those confusing double ways of saving, where if you beat an enemy it quick saves, but it loads your actual position at the save spot. This really is just the exact same area though as the first game. They did a decent job of spreading it around, so I suppose if somebody played the first game and then didn't finish the first game and then moved on to the second game, there'd still be at least a couple hours of gameplay before you ended up in this area again. However, any normal person who would have played all of the first game or none of the first game wouldn't have that experience. For me, having played all of the first game, you didn't really get in this area in the later parts, so many hours of playing in other places, and that's excluding the DLC element that took even more time out of that area. And this will be a good experiment to see if it's always the same. I think it probably is. Well, it's not 100% always the same. Ooh, and if you use the grubbing cards, you have a slight issue then, because those don't reset if you die. So that splash damage. The style of enemies you're fighting are different, but I'm not sure how many different versions of these troll creatures there really are. I could really use some increased defense on all my characters. As soon as I can purchase increased defense, that would be helpful. So we'll get rid of the healer first. There we go. But the healer eliminated. Wait, I'm in a better position. Man, he is certainly not dying quickly. It's time for some sweet justice. Wow, 50 damage when characters only have 102 damage. Let's see, declaration of destruction. Let's just skip here. Of course, that's the joke because it's Thomas Jefferson, the writer of the Declaration, or pinner of the Declaration. We level up. So how's our health when we level up? Does that go up to 100%, or do we need to go back and drink water? And that's kind of hard to... I'm already hydrated. And honestly, I just would want less of that. Less fighting, but we know there's gonna be more fighting. Let's hope. Just save ourselves some time. We should just say hi to Sadie for me. Large box of candy. But the candy I'm picking up is not apparently candy that's going in my bag. It's really just a reskin, isn't it? Can we get lucky twice in a row? Nope. Alright. Down, down. And one more turn before we can double again. And I suppose he's blocking is what he's doing. Let's hit this guy. Irritating pain. Poison. Poison may kill me if I'm not careful. Haley is poisoned again, too. So that only... Yeah, I've got to really succeed here, and I'm not going to, am I? I'm gonna die. Yeah, there's no way to win. Is there a reason to run? If I could get 59 damage. Nope, 10 damage short. And I'm defeated. The game really has gone from being super stupidly easy to being rather difficult. And we need a couple more deliveries and 4 more kids, and we need 1 more map. And still don't fully understand how the metric works. I guess maybe what it means is the number on top is your health, 116, and then you lose 2 for your outfit for Reynold, and he gets 6 for the candy bag he's using, which goes to 120. Makes sense. And then the damage is 35, and you get 4 for the outfit and 2 for your candy bag. Makes sense. Alright. So at least now I kind of understand what that metric means. And we haven't found any more Creepier Treat Cards. This is gonna take longer than I thought. That's gonna be it for this recording. As always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.